Hello, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at the next community day, which is going to be around Mankey. It's going to be on November 10th here from 2 p.m. till 5 p.m. and it's going to be a very important community day. As you're going to have, a new move coming into the game, and we're going to take a look at everything here today. Graphics from this one going to be, of course, always from Cday, so shoutouts to you there as well. We're going to have here 3-hour instant, 3-hour lures, 3 times the catch XP, which is the primary bonus. The rest is kind of the stuff that you're always gonna get. Catch XP not very interesting for me, but what is very interesting for me is that we are going to be able to basically get Rage Fist as a new move, which is going to be 50 damage and has an increased, has a chance to basically increase the attack by 1 stage. I think it is a guaranteed one to increase the attack stage by 1 stage, which is going to be very, very important. We're going to see here as well that the evolution requirement is going to change a bit. You can evolve Primeape after catching 20 fighting type Pokemon with having Primeape as your buddy, so it is way easier to get Andannihilape as well during the event, which is very, very good, as you can easily get 20 fighting types anyway during an event that completely only spawns fighting type Pokemon, and so this is going to be very interesting. What's also very interesting is going to be the AMVs here that you kind of really would like to get for PvP as well. Those are going to be here on the screen. Definitely check them out and definitely try to get them, as Rage Fist is going to be available not only for not only for the Andannihilape, but also for the Primeape. And so we have 2 Pokemon with a new move here as well with it, which is going to be very, very interesting, especially as it's going to be a move that can boost its attack. And actually, we're gonna take a look real quick here as well, before we actually start taking a look at everything as well, on what Rage Fist is going to look like. And there are 2 different options that I could see happening here. Either 35 energy or 40 energy, which of course again has a guaranteed chance to buff your own attack. There is one that I clearly definitely see more than the other, but that's also kind of an obvious one. If you compare it to Power Punch, which is the only real other attack that can do that, you're going to see here as well that Power Punch does way less damage already. And so basically what I would imagine is going to be the 40 energy variant of it. I think 35 is going to be a bit more broken, but we're going to take a look at both of the variants anyway, see how things change in today's video. And also, if you enjoy this type of videos, feel free to leave a like. I know that's kind of more unique content that is a bit trickier to do, of course, for you at home. So yeah, if you appreciate the effort, feel free to leave a like. Here we're going to have the normal Primeape, having currently the moveset of Close Combat and Ice Punch, as well as Karate Chop is going to be interesting. We have now the Shadow variant available as well, which generally speaking is the better one, so we're gonna go by this one for now. And we're gonna see here already Rage Fist with 35 energy. What will it do for this Pokemon? Going from 496 average rating all the way up to 576 might be a bit too broken. And this is, I think, the main reason why Rage Fist is very likely going to be a 40 energy move. Funnily enough, it would be a 35 energy move. The Andannihilape will still be kinda balanced with it, which you're gonna see later on as well. But as you're gonna see here, with 40 energy, this is going to be a slight upgrade compared to the moveset before, while giving you an option to boost your own attack, which is very, very cool for it though, so I definitely like this a lot. How would it be if you go for counter over the Karate Chop? I think it's not going to be as ideal exactly, so yeah, Karate Chop and the Rage Fist is going to be ideal. You could also see maybe something like the Cross Chop here, which actually going to have a bit of a better play but less wins total. But yeah, in general, Rage Fist is going to be very interesting for Primeape and most likely preferred on it as that coverage move, especially against like other ghost type Pokemon in order to hit those. But not only this, also to of course boost your own attack. And for example here, if you're going to have Close Combat and you're gonna bait a Rage Fist, you're going to be able to get the attack boost while getting the shield from the opponent, which can be very crucial. On the other hand, we're going to have Andannihilape here now. Andannihilape is going to be, let's see if it's going to be better as a Shadow. I actually didn't check. It is better as a Shadow, so we're going to be able to take a look at this one here real quick as well. There's no real point of having Shadow Ball plus Rage Fist, I would say. Or maybe actually there's a bit of a point there with the 35 energy move, but I would imagine it's going to be 40 anyway, and with that it's going to be more of a less average there. And I could see either coverage moves on it, like Ice Punch, just generally speaking, or like the Night Slash to have like the cheapest move again for this Pokemon, mainly Night Slash to be fair. But what I could also see is Close Combat to have like a punch, and this is like one thing about Rage Fist. If you compare it, for example, to the move Shadow Ball on the Andannihilape, you're going to see here that the damage output is so much lower. So while yes, you're going to be able to boost your own attack, the damage output might be a bit of a struggle for this Pokemon, and so for sure Primeape is actually the main target for it. Which kind of sad. I really hope that they're gonna give Andannihilape a different kind of fast move. Don't give it Courageous, because Courageous would make this Pokemon literally ridiculous. You cannot actually give it Courageous because it doesn't exist in the 9th generation. But also for the people, I saw some in the comment section who were like, oh, just give it Shadow Claw. Do you really want this Pokemon to have Shadow Claw? Like, seriously, I don't think so. Anyway, we want to take a look here at the Matrix mode, and what we're going to see here as well is a lot of different kind of options. We're going to have first all the normal Primapes with a close combat and either Rage Fist or here Ice Punch in this case, or here Rage Fist with 35 and 40 energy. Then we have the Shadow variants with the same kind of way. Then we have Andannihilape, and then we have the Shadow variants of Andannihilape with the same kind of way. There, here the standard moves of Andannihilape is a Shadow Ball and Night Surge, while I think Rage Fist and close combat makes more sense for the updated moveset. And as you're gonna see here, you're gonna see quite a lot of different matchups, but the main takeaway of it is basically here. If it's 35 energy, it would be too broken on the, especially yeah, like on the Primeape, could be also for the Andannihilape. So I'm fairly certain that we could kind of even disregard the 35 energy variants here, which I can just get rid of real quick as well, which is going to be kind of fast anyway. And what we can see with that now is like the direct comparison on what it's actually going to be. For the normal Primeape, you're going to get a nice increase here from, yeah, nearly 30 average rating, or no, more than 30 average rating actually. For the Shadow variant, you're going to get a slight increase with like 1 extra matchup, which is going to be the Shadow Typhlosion apparently. For the yeah, Andannihilape itself there, I think I said Andannihilape for the Primeape there. Primeape of course first here for the Andannihilape. Secondly, it's going to be a bit of a side grade, I guess. It's not going to be a strict upgrade, but we can take a look now at the 2-sheet scenario, which might change some things, and we see especially for the Andannihilape, it changes a lot of things. As you know, it's going to have boosted attack from the counter, which is going to be very interesting for it. And so as you're going to see here, Andannihilape definitely going to benefit quite a bit from the move. Also, Primeape still benefits quite a bit from the move, and so generally speaking, it is going to be the better move to go for. I think Zero Shields might look a bit worse for it, but also still going to be a bit of a better move. So generally speaking, Rage Fist with 40 energy, 50 damage, and the attack boost is going to be balanced. It's going to be still a good upgrade for the Pokemon, and that is kind of what we want to see anyway here, right? We're going to take a look at the same stuff here for the Ultra League real quick as well, as both Pokemon are going to be eligible for this one. And we're going to see again the same kind of stuff, that the 35 energy variant is just a bit too strong for the Primeape, and so we can get rid of this one again, because fairly certain it's not going to happen. Fairly certain it's going to be the 40 energy variant. And as you're going to see here, it is going to be still a bit better. For the normal variant here, the non-shadow, it's going to be a bit better. For the shadow, it is going to be a bit better. For the Andannihilape, it's going to be a bit better. And so, generally speaking, it is just going to be a bit better. Here, now we're going to have the comparison of the best kind of forms of it, which is the shadow for both ways, and for Rages for the 40 energy here. And team building option. What we see with that as well again is like the small little changes in terms of matchups that we're going to have here. And as you're going to see here for Primeape, next nothing really changes. For Andannihilape, you're going to have matchups now against Gastron that you can win, and even against Mandibuzz, because you can get the attack boost, which can help you out quite a bit. And especially the 2-sheet scenario might be the way to go for the new move of Rage Fist. As you're going to see as well, you're going to now beat even Azumarill with Primeape, which is a huge new matchup to be fair. So definitely get yourself some Shadow Mankeys. That is very important right now. And here we're going to take a look at the Master League real quick. Andannihilape not going to be going back to former glory. It was actually quite usable before. Wouldn't really recommend right now. Here though, if you want to run it, it would be with Ice Punch, because you need the coverage. And yeah, this is going to be basically it for this community day. This is going to be a very interesting community day. I would not, by the way, recommend you do those right belts. They're always bugged for me. But it is going to be a community day that you really want to play for sure. It is going to be very important to get both of the Pokemon, but it's even more important, in my opinion, to now play the current event and get Shadow Mankey. It is very important to get Shadow Primeape for the upcoming community days, so definitely do that now. And also get rid of frustration, very important for that as well. So yeah, hopefully this video helped you out a bit. Get yourself some Shadow Mankeys, and definitely a huge upgrade for especially the Primeape for the future. Definitely going to be one of the main fighting type Pokemon that you're going to see. Yeah, that's going to be it. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.